Alright, today I'm going to be making shrimp-flavored ramen noodles with shrimp-flavored shrimp. And the first thing that you're going to need is shrimp-flavored ramen noodles. And what I'm going to do first is, I'm going to go ahead and take out the seasoning packet from the shrimp-flavored ramen noodles. And I'm going to add the shrimp flavor to the pot. Just like that, okay? So, and as you know, whoa, look at all that. Absolute goodness, if you ask me. Now, if you know, I typically like to add the seasoning first so the ramen noodles can be permeated with the flavor of the shrimp flavor. And so like now, I'm gonna go ahead and add the shrimp to the pot, all right? So that's not the shrimp, but actually the ramen noodles to the pot, as well as the crunchies I'm gonna put on there. Now that I have that in there, I'm gonna go ahead and cook this a little bit. Now, I'm cooking this a little bit before I add the shrimp, because if you know shrimp cooks very fast, and it doesn't need a lot of time to cook. So I'm gonna cook the ramen noodles almost to the point of al dente, and then I'm going to add the shrimp right here. Now, like what I like to do is I like to get things moving, so I spin the ramen noodles around like this, and this adds to not anything that has anything to do with the cooking, but it makes me feel like I'm doing something special. So I'm just going to keep on spinning this right here and getting the ramen noodles cooked all the way. Now this side is almost done. Try not to stare at your screen too hard because you will become dizzy with this. Looking at this, no, look at the screen really, really hard. See if you get dizzy. Are you getting dizzy? If you are, that means it's time to flip it around. So I'm going to go ahead and flip this. I feel that the one side is almost to al dente. So I'm going to flip this, and I'm going to try to spin this while I'll get the shrimp, all right? So I'm going to spin this, look at it. Don't get too dizzy. Don't get too dizzy. Absolute goodness. All right, so now it's at the point of almost al dente. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and add a couple of pieces of shrimp, and I'm going to place them on top like this. All right, just place them on top of the ramen noodles while the ramen noodles finish cooking to al dente. You can have the shrimp begin to start to warmerate, and we'll start to cook. All right, so as you can see right there, the shrimp are cooking quite nicely right here on top. The ramen noodles are almost al dente. And because they're almost al dente, I'm just going to go ahead and place the shrimp inside of the pot, inside of the water, and the water should heat them fairly fast, permeating them and cooking them fairly fast. And so like by the time the shrimps are done in here, the ramen noodles should be done. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and cook this. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and turn off the heat really quick. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the heat. And I'm going to let the heat finish cooking the shrimps as well as the ramen noodles, making sure that they're al dente. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and turn it off. And you can see right here, it's smelling great. Make sure the shrimps are cooked all the way through. In this case, they should be cooked all the way through. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and take my bowl. I have my bowl right here. And I'm just going to fork up the shrimps into the bowl as well as the ramen noodles. So I'm going to get the ramen noodles first, and then I'm going to put the shrimps on top. So I'm going to take the ramen noodles, put the ramen noodles in like that. Absolute goodness. Look at that. Look at that. Absolute goodness. Now I'm going to put the shrimps on top. Just like this. Look at the shrimps on top right here. And then don't forget, I'm going to add a little bit of broth to this to make it absolute goodness. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and take this, add some broth to it. Look at that. Absolute goodness, if you ask me. Absolute goodness.